Alright, just so I get a couple of them here on video while ripping through this. Well, there's one of them about fruit in his head over here. Jim Bob going at it with it for my gravelly voice. I often play for Hawking on the board for time dilation, radial signal energy batteries, right? Hawking emissions would be CMB, get most of the gems off of it. And then, like, if you can actually harness radio waves, most of it's going to be signal strength. You're not thinking turn it into a battery, like it fell into a black hole. I can't necessarily chop out the signal day sunshine par rating on solar panel, or even during the day, most of that's going to be just washed out by sunshine. And then the weaker, stronger gravity black body problem that goes to the black hole is any star in space, CMB, or at least in our local galaxy, that would be the focal point to be able to visualize a black hole. I forget which one it is, but world record, whatever, ton 6,509,000,000 there. Play into those theses. Like I said, is the Hawking movie. Right, that's not Hawking. They didn't go back in time and do this kid stuff with him. And, generally Hawking. And probably more of his work about that from this point in time, where he belongs on the Lucy's Long Jump or Old Empire and New Empire's bookshelf right there. Because when you're getting spaghettified around the black hole, it's a heat and a radial problem, right? Because R is what fell into it that has many different kind of like quirky bits. We know it's hydrogen, first generation star. Second generation would go all the way really through helium or iron, because gotta have iron to go nova the first time. First generation star. Mercury's position wasn't formed until our third generation or first generation, depending on what we are, because after us the star doesn't really go nova, it goes red giant. Given those masses, there might be a fourth one depending on how much hydrogen was around something. The earlier formations of black holes would be the gas collapse, the satellite galaxies collapse of theirs that deal with the time dilation system, heat dilation, and again spaghettification of this accretion disk right here in the Schwarzschild's radius. The if game would have been a good one for this. Heat death is always the answer, but existential crisis is an oblivion aside for the moment here. Rob Core Comics explained. Get us back to where you want to position that in today's Schrödinger, Bohr, Einstein, Newton, way back here kind of line that really gets you to that new set of. Now we'll have chasing those up quarks and down quarks. You still need certain equipment. Then somebody gets the laser or the actual black hole you agree with, right? We'll do the math. So other signals, source 2, which are faster, do this without that equipment limit, and we can be sure about the system is mathematically sound with more proving indexes from that model. That's why it usually goes fast, and you still have to give it to the guy in the wheelchair that kind of did the earlier work on it, make him his own black hole on the system. Where you at, buddy? Given what ALS is. And I really don't know enough about the material ALS, so you might want to study it. I'm sure it came in to help in that armed arbiter from an architecture's perspective. No offense on the warm body, black body here, that if you mathematically get this piece of equipment, that wheelchair, you can actually still push it out. Better vitamins, apparently, here in the Milgram's experiment or mouse ecotopia. Maybe the professors didn't like him. He was a sweetheart. They told take your mercury pill. You got to be careful.